Alright, this was your homework from yesterday. I asked you to see if you could draw the structures if you're given the name, or name the structure when you were given the drawing. Remember that the drawing is called a structural formula. You could also technically write out the chemical formula. A lot of times it's easier to see exactly what it looks like by drawing the structural formula, but let's just take the first one, octane. Oct, remember, meaning 8. Ane would imply all single bonds, so we've got 8 hydrogen all in single bonds, so we end up with that, right? 8 carbon all in single bonds, and so we see 8 carbon, notice completely hydrogenated, right? All full of hydrogen, no double bonds attached. Next one, we could have called it just hexane and not put the 1. Again, remember why? Because by not having it there, it implies it's on the first one. But we can also say 1 hexane, and that's fine. Now, again, what do all these things mean? So the first off, that 1 implies the location of what? Well, the location of this, right? Because that suffix "ine" implies a triple bond. That hex implies 6 carbons, so what do we get? We've got 6 carbons, all those bonds, that triple bond attached to the first carbon of the atom. Again, you could have drawn it like that, or you could have drawn those triple bond on the carbon on the far left. So if you had put the triple bond over here, or if you had put it over there, that would be fine. So either way would be fine as long as it's on the far end carbon, so the very last carbon on there. Alright, propene, same idea. So notice no number in the front. Why? Because we don't need a number since there's only prop, which means 3 carbons, ene, which means a double bond. So what does it look like? It simply looks like this, right? 3 carbons, a double bond attached. Since there's only 3, it doesn't matter if you put it on the left or on the right. Again, it's still on the first carbon of the molecule. Alright, last one. Notice, so again, we're looking at numbering. So we've got how many carbons. Are we going to start on the left side to count or the right? And you should say the right, correct? Because by starting on the right, that would get the least number of carbons before we reach that double bond. So this is carbon 1, carbon 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so first off, we know that the double bond is on carbon 2, so 2 dash. There's 5 carbons, so prefix pent. And that bond that's attached is a double, so suffix ene. The answer is 2-pentene. Alright, y'all. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, draw that one for me.